You are nerfing yourself on controller 1000%. ALC bleed throughs, myth. Using default settings, you're not using the max ability of the aim assist. I'm gonna show you right now that ALC bleed through is a myth. I have my ALC set up. I'll show you what they look like, how they perform on the controller, and then I will show you what the default settings look like. I'm referring to 4-1, 4-3 linear, whatever the case may be, whatever you play on in the defaults. The bleed through, it's not real. It's not real. This is my ALC sense. This right here is my ALC sense. Custom to me, how I like my sends. I have a range. I don't specifically have one sense. I have a range, and it's between like 1 or 2, 3 notches of differences. This is my AOCs, right? This feels good to me. It's smooth. When I ABS, I have a lot more control. It's responsive still. I like this. This is good for me. And then when I come out of it, it's a little bit more one-to-one. Right here, I can snap onto this target, snap onto that target, snap onto this target, snap onto that target. I can snap wherever I want to. These are my ALC settings, right? So there should be a bleed through if I go back to 4-1 linear, right? That was what I was playing before I got to my ALCs. There should be some type of bleed through. I'm going to show you the differences night and day. This is linear, right? This is linear 4. This is 4 right here, right? Almost looks similar to my regular sense because I like this sense. I like 4-1. But when I go in here, look at this shit right here. I am moving so slow. And this is 4-1 linear with bleed throughs. Where is the bleed through? There is no bleed through at all. I'm literally pulling a boat at this point. I am literally pulling a boat at this point. This is horrible, but this gives me the effect of control and tracking, right? And that's not my sense. And then I went up to 4-2. When I go up to 4-2, watch how different it is. It's a little different. It's a little faster, but it's still pulling a boat. Like, I don't actually get a response until I'm all the way pulled across. Let's do 4-3. This is 4-3 linear. 4-3 linear. This gives me a little bit more tracking, right? This feels a little bit easier, feels a little bit better, but this isn't perfect for me. Now, if I want it perfect, it's between 2 and 3. You can't do that in default. You cannot find your specific parameters in default settings. You have to go into ALCs to do that. Now, if I went 4-4, this is probably the closest I'll get to like feeling like, okay, I have some ability, but you can feel the difference of like, I have to be much lighter on my joystick, much lighter on my joystick. It doesn't feel like how I would naturally play on the joystick. And then if I'm having to be super conscious of this all the time, it's gonna mess up my gameplay. I'm not gonna hit my shots. But on mouse, my aim is my aim. I don't have to think about my aim because it's my sends. It's just perfect. If I don't hit my shots, it's a matter of me. It's a skill issue, not a sends issue, not a gameplay issue. It doesn't feel clunky. It doesn't feel like, oh shit, I accidentally pulled too hard and now my aim is in Narnia. You know, it's not gonna do that. Now, if I go back to my ALCs, you'll see this feels. I'm messing with my joystick and doing everything I want. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. I'm jiggle peeking. I'm literally jiggling my aim on this person. You can hear it. You can hear what I'm doing. I'm maxing out. This is perfect aim for me, and I can snap onto my targets. I'm lasered in. I'm dialed in, right? Like micro adjustments, I can do them now. You cannot do that on default settings, and there is no such thing as bleed through at all. It is a myth. It's a placebo effect. It's something that makes you feel like you're doing something special with your aim different than somebody else, but you're not doing anything. You're playing 4D linear or 4D classic. You're not making a difference. ALCs is a